Been a rough ride lately in Silicon Valley, where valuations of many private companies have been falling, the IPO market stalling. That's not stopping an up-and-coming entrepreneur, though. Our next guest has a pulse on the latest ideas in tech. Nicole Glaros is partner and chief product officer at Techstars. It's a Boulder-based startup incubator. She's live today with us from the Iconic Conference in Denver, co-hosted by CNBC. Welcome to the show. It's great to see you today, Nicole.
Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate being here.
Yeah, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you guys do?
Sure. We are basically a seed fund. We invest in early stage software companies, both at the seed and Series A levels. But in addition to that, we're also an accelerator. So we surround companies with mentorship. We put them through a 13-week boot camp and help contribute to their success. And it turns out that this actually works. In fact, the national statistic is 95% failure of early stage startups. We actually are showing about a 90% success rate. So putting mentorship and capital and a network around companies really works.
I would imagine you guys probably get inundated. How selective are you in the process?
Oh, I think we see around 10,000 applications a year, and we select somewhere between 1% and 2% of those companies.
Wow. By what criteria?
We have a set of 5 items in our criteria. Let's look at team, market, traction, and idea. We look at team first because at this early stage of those companies, it's really about the quality of the team, how well they can execute, how passionate they are about their product, and how well they communicate with each other.
I guess for many... I'm sorry, I was going to say, I guess for many entrepreneurs, this is sort of like a good housekeeping seal of approval sort of thing. If they pass your test, they end up going out into the marketplace and have a much, much easier time raising a substantial amount of capital, no?
Yep, that's right, especially because at such an early stage, the risk is so great. So what we do is minimize the risk to investors in investing in our companies. We work really hard with the company to make sure the team is solid. We make sure that they have what we call product market fit, which makes it's like that the market wants to buy the product. And that's really makes it a lot more interesting to investors out there.
Yeah, interesting. I have one investor in front of me, John Najarian, who has a question for you.
Nicole, that's great to talk with you. That vetting process must be extremely difficult. You talked about a number of boxes that they have to check. Can you just give us maybe the top 3 boxes in addition to the ones about passionate about the industry and, you know, basically how well they sell themselves?
It's interesting that you say boxes because that indicates science, and there's not really a science here, it's an art. It's really learning how to read between the lines to see, is this company the company that has the guts and that has the execution abilities and has the vision to make a really big global impact? And that's not formulaic, it's hard to determine. So we're really looking for that passion, we're really looking for an ability to execute, we're really looking for a large market opportunity. And a combination of that equals magic that is hard to detect, and that's what we're good at.
Lastly, you have a VC arm, and you have invested in Uber and Twilio. Yeah. People are getting excited about the fact that Twilio is going to go public, we think, within a week or thereabouts, wondering whether that window is going to reopen. How do you view that situation?
I think it's a great opportunity. We've all seen the IPO market stalling, so to have companies that are interested in going public right now is, I think, a good thing for the marketplace, and hopefully that will improve the trend towards IPO.
It's great having you on the show. Glad you're participating in Iconic. I'm sure you've got entrepreneurs coming up to you all day today talking to you about the business. Thanks for being here.